Chief Drew, what do you know so far?
So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to give you a quick brief of what we have in going forward. There's a lot of things we have to peel back and move. So I'll take a few questions, but the main thing right now is that we got all these kids safe, and the number one priority for me is to check on our victim at the hospital and get all these students back with their families. That's the number one priority, okay? Basically around 2 o'clock what we had is a call of a shooting inside the school. We have an adult that has suffered a gunshot wound. An employee here, she has been transported to Riverside Hospital, and we're waiting to get some updates there. What's going on at this point now is the scene is clear. There is evidence inside of the building. All the children have been moved to the gymnasium. They are safe. They're interacting with officers and having some fun, slapping some high fives and teasing each other. There's plenty of counselors here working with the students and talking to the students, remaining them calm. The number one priority for me, as I said, is to get all of our students back with their parents. So school board members are here. Dr. Parker and Richard Wright are here. They've got a system now. We're going to try to do it by grade level. So we have the elementary, if you can see behind me, there's a line there. They're just checking them in with ID, and then an officer and a school official are walking the student to their parent. So it's a good, happy reunion, a little bit of emotion, but everything right now is safe. The school has been cleared. We will still have to go in and do some crime scene processing, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, that's where we have at this point.
Chief, any idea how a 7-year-old would get a gun?
No, I know. I'm not. There is plenty of time for that. My number one priority is making sure that officers, sheriff deputies, the school administration, our school board get everybody back reunited with their family. We'll get to that. I can tell you that the individual is in custody. We have recovered evidence from the location, but all of those things we will figure out. Our number one priority has to be for those families and those young students. I could not be more impressed with how the school and the police department, the sheriff's department work together, moving students from one room to a gymnasium, keeping them calm, working with them, clearing the building in the process is it's worked very, very well. But I want to make sure we get students back with their families right now.
Can you confirm that it's a 7-year-old student?
So at this point, we're going to get into all that later. What I wanted to get out to the media today and share with you as much as I can right now is that the children are safe. We do have the individual in custody. I have an adult female that suffered a gunshot wound at the hospital. I want to get an update on her as quick as I can. We do have officers and staff there. And the number one process right now is to make sure we have counselors with our the most precious thing we have, right, our students, and to get them back acquainted with their parents. That's what we're doing right now.
Can we confirm that the adult female is a teacher?
I don't want to get into any of that. I will be glad to share that with you, but please understand my intent right now is to let people know, parents know, family members know that maybe here or somewhere else that everyone inside, faculty, staff, and children are safe.
Do you have a sense for how quickly the response happened after the gunshot?
I would say it was almost immediate, very, very quickly, within minutes.
Is there a resource officer?
There are. I think we have just about all of our resource officers here. They've been helping us facilitate movement. We did use our tactical team to clear the rest of the building in a very, very low-key way, because we believed that once we walked in and had the information we had coming here that we had the individual in custody. We did not have a situation where someone was going around the school shooting. We have a situation in one particular location where a gunshot was fired.
It was confined to one room?
We have one location where a gunshot was fired, but yes, one room.
Can you say which room that is?
No, I can't do that right now. And one of the reasons is the individuals in that room, I want to make sure that those parents first get to see their children before anything gets out, okay?
And this is not the first shooting we've seen at a school in the past couple of years. How are you doing just kind of as a leader in law enforcement in this community?
So right now, I could not be more impressed with our school board, Dr. Parker and Richard Wright. Our mayor is here and several members of the city council. I've had calls from our city administration. I've kept them in the loop of what we have at this point. But we'll certainly do an after-action report and look at those things. But right now, from what I've seen with the way the sheriff's office, the police department, school officials, faculty and staff in this building, the way they responded was heroic.
Where should parents and families go right now?
So if they will come up to, forgive me for not knowing the street, I guess.
Deal?
Yeah. If you'll see a large group there of officers there that are bringing people together, and they're trying to bring parents up by grade level so they can get reunited with their loved one. Okay, So I'm going to get back and make sure that we're doing okay on that reunification. If you want to hang out here a little bit, there may be a couple more of us that come out and talk to you, but I just really need to make sure that that process is working. Okay?
Is there any sense that this was an accidental shooting or intentional? Or?
I don't want to get into that right now. I can't get into that right now. I think we have a good sense, but I don't want to get into that right now. Okay? I don't want to hurt anything with any investigation. Okay? All right, I'm going to head back and we'll talk to you all in a little bit.